Okay, this is the imperfect and preterite assignment. So yes, the preterite is for actions that took place at a certain point in time. You can think of that dot in the past. It's really you can actually call it the simple past, possibly. Now, why do they have that? Why is it there? It's there because sometimes you just need to give a narration. It's for a sequence of events. What happened? As opposed to something that was taking place. In English, we have this too. We say, I was doing something instead of I did it. So the imperfect implies that there is something that's not done, completed. It's something that was interrupted, and it implies that perhaps it didn't get done. So there needs to be a way to say that, to express that. The simple past, the preterite, tells you, yes, I completed, it's done, it happened. And so here, let's just look at this one. This uses haber, and you have the preterite hubo or había. We'll talk about this more in week 27. But hubo is for things, event that happened, like, for example, an accident or a fire somewhere. Okay, hubo, that's for an event. Había just means there was. And había una vez is very common too. There was once a soldier, right? So you would start with había because he's not an event. Okay, now what's the next one? Well, his name was. Okay, so se llamó means like he was called that name at a certain point in time. Well, no, that's better. It's better to use se llamaba because that was just his name. So there's that background information aspect in the imperfect. Now, Gedeón era un hombre muy valiente que, and then we want to say that he lived. So you would say vivía durante los días. He was living. That's again background information. Okay, cuando los israelitas, it should be hicieron, or sorry, hacían here. I need to fix it. I need to add the end there. Hacían lo malo ante los ojos de Dios. So they were doing evil, right? It's all this is background. You see how that works? It's setting the stage. Por eso Jehová les, and then he put them into the hands of the Midianites, right? So puso would be the correct one because God just put them in their hands because of all this that was going on. Les puso. Los israelitas lloraron, they cried, because lloraron, they cried at that time. Y rogaron al Señor que los librara de los madianitas. So they cried and called out and begged God. They begged the Lord to deliver them, right? So it was a specific point in time here, and it's kind of bookended by what happened because it's like a sequence of events, right? God puts them in the hands of the Midianites, and then the Israelites cry out, right? So it's a sequence of events. It's like watching a movie. Okay, un ángel del Señor vino. So angel of the Lord came. So that's the preterite also. Le habló, and he spoke to Gideon, diciendo, Jehová te ha escogido para luchar contra los madianitas. Gedeón. So it probably oró, he prayed, oró mucho. Now if I say oraba, that means he used to pray, he was praying. But I don't really get that sense here because he prayed a lot right then. And then he asked, pidió. Tres señales, right? He asked for 3 signs. So I didn't, I just submitted. I didn't finish the whole thing, but you can see here it's all correct. And I hadn't actually looked at anything beforehand. The one thing I do need to change is this one. It should be hacían for the plural, but it's just a typo. Okay, so I would like you to look at these other ones. Oops, I'm showing you the answer there. Okay, try and do this. Try to do it on your own now that you got the idea, and hopefully that'll help.